Hello, 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 hello. You are here. It's Radio Free Wall Street. And this is yesterday's show today because Elon Musk explained to us that we're in the time warp lost in the Matrix. And what happened in the Matrix was a cloudburst. And the cloudburst was a star collapsing. And the star collapsed created a negative hole. And it sucked in all the energy to broadcast. And what happened was the energy had to come back out of the black hole, go back around, and like curves in space, scientists said it. It curved all the way around the universe and came back here. So that's why this is really yesterday's show today, but it's really the right time. And if you get stoned with Elon Musk, that will make sense too. Really. I have the man in Mars who lives in the Matrix, has to borrow $1 billion a month or so to keep his electric car going. And people wonder if it's a bubble stock market. Honey, you think Marcus is wrong? I don't know. I got Elon Musk going to space. I'm buying a ticket there. We're homesteading. Me and the little lady, we're gonna load up our electric car and we're gonna blast it off and go to Mars and live. Shit. Anyway, the reason why I'm late is holy shit, Donald Trump's kicking ass. Have you heard his voice is hoarse? Yeah, I just caught him live in a speech and he's like. It's like, when how when you scream at the kids and you yell, God damn it, you're going to clean your room. And you go, and your voice cracks. Well, he must be raising holy hell the White House. Oh, shit, I'd love to be there. Oh, Donald, kick ass, buddy, yeah. Who in the hell said, I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you. You hear me? Let me tell you. For an ego super maniac like him, we call him they call everybody a freaking idiot. I think they did call me an idiot. Retarded? Oh, Donald, you're in trouble. So anyway, I'm loving this shit. Anyway, I'm getting behind. But here's the story. The key breaking story here was that I needed some more time on was, when you hear a lot of bullshit, sometimes you can get caught up in the moment and lose your perspective. And sometimes you cannot hear the words you're hearing. And that's really how I make my money. Seriously, I make my money. People go, that's not going to, we're not going to have another recession. The yield curve, this time the yield curve is going flat doesn't mean anything's different this time. You see, we have Fidelity, where's my money? Oh, no. In fact, BlackRock is a space rock. And the money you put in there, it goes into that black hole with Elon and gets sucked up. Oh, yeah, you see now, all the money these retirees are about to lose in these black holes with Venezuela debt. Oh, yeah, 90% currency devaluation. Oh, and don't forget, the Matrix runs all the way from Venezuela. See, you have to understand, the light bends in a circle through Argentina down to Brazil, and all the way back around the Italian banks, the Spanish banks. Oh, yeah, don't forget Turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. See, the reason why it's called Turkey is it gobbles your money. So what's happened is BlackRock is really part of the Matrix, you see? It's part of the alternative universe that if you get stoned with Elon Musk, you'll understand it. Hey, wow, dude, yeah, how cool is that, man? So when you get stoned with Elon, you talk about the black holes in the Matrix and the $1 billion a month you lose in a car company. Rocket Man, you're supposed to be making a freaking car, okay? So anyway, now you understand what's going on. It's called BlackRock because it's a rock in space. And you'll lose all your money there, but that's okay because when you go on the other side in the Matrix and you reverse back, the universe goes, it's like a figure 8 upside down flipping, infinity sign, okay? When that happens, your money will be right there. BlackRock said, see, I told you we get you a 16% return in your retirement calculator. Vanguard said, hey, we're getting you an 18% recharge, and we're not charging any fees. And then PIMCO goes, hey, that Avarian guy, we threw his ass out, now we're cool. I love it. So anyway, here's the deal. What's got my attention is what is looming to be major trade wars. This freaking President, I'm calling it El Presidente. I'm not sure if you call him whack job or what. But El Presidente has announced, listen to this, that he is threatening duty on all imports from China. Now, I know you heard how the wages are doing really good and everything. I'm really glad everybody got the little raise after 15 years. You go, here's some pennies and don't spend them all in one place. The guy goes, well, wait a minute. Everything I buy has gone up more than my pay. Well, when we put you in the work camp, you don't get paid. You work for a potato, so be good. Because Donald Trump's paying. So he said he was ready to slap tariffs on virtually all Chinese imports in the United States. And that would be $2.67 billion of goods. On top of the $200 billion on imports coming in coming days. Now, the reason why this is really significant is this is a market-moving event. Now, for those of you that are smart enough to trade, especially those of you that are smart enough to enhance trade, that means you make a lot of money. People don't trade are poor. It's like, well, I ain't trading. That's too dangerous. Yeah, I'm going to give my money to Fidelity. Yeah, okay. Buying Venezuela bonds ain't dangerous. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Woo! And don't forget that 100-year Argentina. 100-year. Yeah, I'm going to be there to cash that in, too. 100-year Argentina bond. You go like, oh, yeah. Oh, I like Turkey? Oh, pledge allegiance to the flag of Turkey. Oh, yeah. What, they got 65,000 political prisoners in that country. Yeah, let's loan them some money because it's such a great place. Oh. And don't forget emerging markets. Remember the BRICS? The BRICS, remember the Brazil's the B part of the BRICS is wiping out. The R part is Russia. The Russian ruble is gone to record lows against the dollar because everything's so good there. Putin goes, I'm going to kill those central bankers. Can you imagine, like, waking up one day and you're a central banker and you get woken up in your bed, you come down, the two big guys come and go, Putin's in your living room, wants to talk to you. You know you're going to have a real bad day. Yeah. But my favorite's got to be Kim Yum Numchucks with the anti-aircraft missile through his uncle's chest. They tell me they scooped him up with shovels. Hey, Donald, that deep state guy in the White House making up all those lies saying you're a friggin' idiot and you're an asshole and you don't know what you're doing and they're trying to stop you ruin the country, when you catch him, how about if you tie him to a nuclear bomb? You could upstage nunchucks. Oh, my God. Anyway, Donald Trump's trade war is very serious. It will unsettle the markets. It's a very dangerous move. And by the way, all the great Donald Trump made us great again. I'm in a coal mine. We got a raise, but my pickup cost more money than my raise, and my interest went up on my $10,000 in charge card debt. That went up too, and then my mortgage, when it gets recalculated, it's called a reset. It's resetting higher. And now I got less money than ever before, so now I got to dig more coal. Oh, Donald, I thought you could make me great again, Donald. Not so great. So anyway, what's happening is he's absolutely destroying the economy. Go down to a lumber yard. Go price a brand new pick-em-up truck. Go buy some steel. I guess a lot of Americans don't buy lumber. You know, like they buy that pasteboard shit at the Home Depot store, ready-made. Anyway, so. Wall Street was off on the tariff threats on Friday. Our analysis is, though, they have not understood how big the tariffs could be. See, Donald Trump, he's really pissed. Did I tell you Donald Trump's, like, pissed? Oh, my God, he is really pissed. And like I told you, every time he gets pissed, he's got to do a great big publicity stunt. And I think the trade wars are it. And, oh, Donald, it's not their fault, Donald. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Oh, Donald, you remember that one, huh? And Donald Trump is just cooking these trade wars like something I've never seen before, and it's going to really get ugly. I mean, did I mention ugly? Oh, no. Ugly doesn't begin to describe it. So another $267 billion in tariffs on top of $250 billion. And our analysis is that Trump's going to do this. So Donald is going to show how he's the real man. Now, let me tell you another little thing, announcement that got lost in this thing is Donald Trump has also begun trade wars. I'm sorry. Trade negotiations with Japan. That's what they call that shit. It's not a trade war. It's like the Trumpster comes, like, kind of like Putin, kind of knocks on your door in the middle of the night. Well, it's Donald. Hello, Japan. It's Donald. We came to get you. Uh-oh. Japanese are really worried, by the way. So he's basically off of all of Southeast Asia. And what does it do? Well, I'll tell you the secret to this thing. Remember, Donald Trump, when he gets in trouble, has got to get the heat off. Now, I don't know about you, but I would kind of be upset. Like, here I am. I mean, he's the big guy. He's D-Man. El Presidente. Okay? El Presidente of the biggest country in the world. He's got the nuclear football. Every once in a while he gets it out, he goes, oh, this is Ivanka Milani. This is so hot. If I go boop, 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 I can annihilate empires. Oh, I got to do it. Oh, okay, Donald, put away your football and come to bed now. And you can start twitting. You can talk to your Twitter friends. So Donald Trump, every time he gets in trouble, has to come up with something. And what he needs, just right before the election, he shows how he is kicking ass. I mean, literally kicking ass of our enemies. This is no little deal. I mean, this is the guy, El Presidente. So our bet is that we'll get a swoon when this first comes out. Normally what happens, the stock market kind of drops on this thing, this trade sanctions, and then they kind of regroup. And for those of you that are doing both the ETF trades and those who are doing the real trades, I'll give you information on that. We will begin operations next week. Yes, operations next week. I love it. Oh, Donald. Hey, Donald, you can do all the crazy shit you want because it's going to make us just a lot of money. Thank you, Donald. It is so cool. I mean, do you realize he's got people working round the clock to make you wealthy? I mean, round the clock. He's got his best people on it. His best, I tell you, his best. And Donald has decided that it's got to be trade wars. He's going to have to, kick ass, take names. In fact, you got the Pentagon building a wall now. He gets some shit stuck in his brain, it's like, Donald, let's give up the wall, buddy. I want my wall, okay? And so Donald is going to gut in his wall, and he's going to teach China a lesson. Nobody messes with the Don, and that's settled business. So you need to be prepared for the great Donald Trump making America great again. Now, like I said, I'm a little bit bothered by the fact that, in the process of making America great again, prices are doing moonshots for many key ingredients, inflation's returning to the economy. But Donald Trump said that you got to break some eggs and make an omelet. So I think he thinks he thought that of all himself. But anyway, so Donald Trump is gone gaga crazy. Now, as far as concerned, the $200 billion trade war is an economic bender, is an economy killer. It makes the recession really bad. Let's talk straight. We're headed for a recession because of the yielding curve. And remember, my most famous words of Wall Street is about to give me their money. Well, this time is different, see? Our economic metric says that because there was massive stimulus so long that the yield curve inverting going negative is not a sign of a bad economy. It's a sign of a good thing. Good. So anyway, they're blowing that blue sky up everybody's ass. And the reality is that now you add to the recession that Donald Trump is not responsible for. The Federal Reserve is cooking that up all by themselves. Well, now you got the Donald Trump trade wars. Now that's going to be beautiful, okay? I mean, that is going to be really ugly. We were talking, oh, my God. Oh, it's going to be so cool. Can you imagine the Walmart store with prices going up 25% up and down the rows? People go, well, we can't afford that anymore. Well, there's Donald. But Donald said, by the way, I was thinking about that. Now, Donald wants to make America great again. And, all the factories are restarting because Donald's making great again. And they're hiring people and paying bonuses because of making America great again. And I was thinking that Donald Trump can hook you up with, if you got like a job and you're not making enough money, you can get a part-time job in a coal mine. I was thinking about like the Coal Miners Association part-time gig, and then Donald Trump can buy the coal. Listen to me now, I got a plan. And he'll bury it in the golf club. It's golf club. So then they'll have, like we go to a 30-hole golf course, you got the coal underneath, and they put the sod on and you golf on it. And then when you need it, you go out there and you dig up, hole 13 for your coal so that you can be warm in the winter. Because you get no money for nothing else. Anyway, I think it's part of a welfare program that Donald Trump, he's the smartest guy in the room. Just ask him, he'll tell you. Everybody else is an asshole. He don't need to read those security reports because he knows. He knows what the woo. Yep. In fact, the mind meld is now whipping Kim Yum-Chuk back into submission. And he's going to have a parade. Yep. Kim Yum-Chuk's taking down all the hate America signs, and he's encouraging his people to learn how to golf. And then Donald Trump can come there and put in the North Korean Trump Golfing Center. And all those stick people, you got all those people in those starvation camps, they can become caddies and carry around golf clubs and bags and run around and grab the balls. So there's a plan here somewhere that's really fantastic until there's no plan. But anyway, the basic situation, the basic take is that the Trump administration has really gone bonkers. Trump is absolutely out of control. And he needs to get this out of the headlines pretty quick here. We are ready for the next news cycle. So what's he going to do? Well, it's pretty easy. Donald Trump's going to do what any reality TV show host is going to do. And he's going to grab the headlines, come up with the next PR spin, and show everybody how great he is again. God, I love this guy. Do you know that Donald Trump's great? All you got to do is ask him. He will tell you how great he is. Now, I want you all to get out your Donald Trump T-shirts. I was wondering if we should do, like, Make America Great armbands. We have to come up with a Donald Trump salute. And I don't want you to get upset about this, but there will be the reprogramming centers, re-educational, for people who do not carry the narrative. Now, how would you like to be this guy? Donald Trump says he's going to find him. He's got to search high. He's got to search low. Polygraph tests, waterboarding, whatever it takes, they will find this, Donald Trump, quote, sick individual. Now, Donald Trump should know about sick, by the way, so when Donald Trump tells me somebody's sick, it gets my attention because he should know who's sick. The Donald Trump trade wars are spinning out of control, and it's going to get really ugly. Now, I don't want you to be upset, okay, because let's talk about this. A depression might be a good thing for the kids and the grandkids. I mean, teach them the value of money. And, a lot of them are not eating healthy. We have a lot of really fat kids. So nothing like a federally imposed starvation diet plan to help deal with that problem. And then there's work stuff. This idea that you work and you get paid, you get raises. That is not a Trump principle. Donald Trump's principle is you work for him. He takes your money. Then he threatens to sue you and pays you 25 cents on the dollar. So Donald Trump already understands slavery, depletion era finance, and so I think we got a model that's going to work for him. And these trade wars, oh my God, this is some crazy shit. But you can understand with a man like Donald Trump who's so great, these trade wars are going to make, I don't know, Donald Trump great again? Because it is absolutely spinning out of control. And I look for this to be played out in the markets, but remember this. The midterm elections are coming, and my prediction is that Donald Trump will lose the House for sure, and now I give it a 50-50 chance of losing the Senate majority. I predict that even if he keeps the majority in the Senate, that after the Republicans are getting voted back in, they got Donald Trump out of their ass. See, any Republican that is disloyal to El Presidente will pay the price. He has ways of people to make them pay the price. So El Presidente has let it be known that he kept, he wants everybody in line and singing their from the same hymnal, the praises of how great thou art, Donald Trump. It's a new, you'll find it at the Christian churches this weekend, yeah. And how great thou art, Donald Trump. So that's a religious song and part of the narrative, and Republicans are going to go along with it. And then after the elections, they've got their seat secure. Then they'll deal with Donald Trump. Now, I'm warning you that it's going to be really ugly. Trump will definitely face articles of impeachment. He will have endless investigations out of the House. And the Senate's going to have to vote up or down vote on Donald Trump, and that's coming. In the meantime, enjoy your Trump prosperity. Isn't it great? With the steel mill jobs. Don't forget aluminum, repetitive motion factory jobs. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Coal. Beautiful, clean, burning coal. So Donald Trump has a plan. And his plan is really working, isn't it? Listen, let's talk straight. Can't you imagine that you got your own people, saying that you're like a dickhead idiot? I mean, your own people are like selling you out down, I don't think things are going so well in the White House. So Donald Trump wants everyone to know that he's the man. He is in control. No one can stop him. And trade sanctions. The reason why you don't have a second pickup truck and why you got so much credit card debt, you can't pay the student loans off for the kids, and you got a mortgage that'll choke a horse, is because of nasty China. And Donald Trump, are going to stop them. Stop them, I tell you, stop them. And as far as that traitor, we have ways of dealing with traitors. We will make them wish they were dead. So Donald Trump, I think, can you imagine, how about Telegraph Live? And today, from the Rose Garden, we have top intelligence officials being polygraphed. Oh, yeah. The reality TV show, guess what the polygraph finds? Oh, man. I guess the rubber hose stage is gone now. They're going to do it with electrodes. But okay, so Donald Trump has got a plan. Tariffs on every import from China. By the way, I think he's going to do it. I don't think that's the art of the deal. Which art of the deal? Is that the 5 bankruptcies you took as part of the art of the deal? Or the Trump casino, which was the biggest flop anybody's ever seen in the hotel casino business? Oh, Donald, you are so great. You are so great. And Donald Trump says that he's going to make your finances his finances. And no one's going to get to see Donald Trump's tax return because he hid it. And he has declared that he doesn't have to give it. And he won't. And now, look, I got an idea. If you understand the tariffs are going up, well, maybe it'll pay to make it in America. We can make all those Chinese can openers and ship products right in a factory in a town like yours, and everyone goes to work with pay, not pay, because Donald Trump has a plan to make America great again. Are you feeling greater? I mean, are you seeing the prosperity? Are you seeing all the great things Donald Trump has done? All I can say is there's going to be some great trades. Thank you, Donald Trump.